but for your money, who's the best player in this building currently?
Who's the best player in the
Say it,
building?
man.
I think it's Tweak. I think Tweak's the best player in the building right now. I'll say it.
Former Tweet coach, by the way. No bias.
No bias. No bias at all. Tweak talks.
He's talking, man. We'll see. We got Zeoark and DragonChip right now. Excited to see what these two individuals will bring it to the table. Ooh, I see a little Greninja action and some Lucas. Don't customarily get to see those characters too deep into bracket, Charles. But again, for pools, it's nice to see some good variety.
Yeah, so we got the Speedster, which is Greninja, of course, versus Lucas, who is more of a... I mean, Lucas does have some boxing options. The jab is really quick for a character that controls so much horizontal space. So usually Lucas is going to want to stay back, either get a neutral air starter or just jab if you're up close. Also down tilt, really great for Lucas, just to string together some 2 to 3 hit combos. But speaking of combos, Greninja, such a combo-orientated character and also movement-based.
100%. I mean, Greninja is one of those characters that's just exciting to watch, right? Because, you know, not to mention the fanfare that just comes with the character itself, but just a really hype combination character that can really string some big hits together, putting a lot of pressure on this Lucas right now. And the stage control, immaculate at the moment.
Yeah, a bunch of damage here racked up onto DragonChip. See if DragonChip can get something started. Was able to get a few stray hits here and there. Zeoark just able to get one hit and take it so far. Okay, there's a down air. Tries to get the reset onto the platform. Not going to connect, but look at that pesky nair. Going to try and get the drag down. No. And continue this juggle. Ooh, okay, a little footstool to get out of there.
Okay. Trying to get out of disadvantage. He said, yeah, earlier on was absolutely able to get some hits in. Trying to really mount a little bit of a comeback right now. Obviously, considerable amount there at 129, but it's certainly not... okay, I was going to say. Not anything he can't overcome, but yeah, you're going to lose the stack right there. But, I mean, hey, at least he got some more offense firing off there. Got 77 on Greninja, but yeah, still a long way to go to bring this one back.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing when someone else opens up really strong like that. As long as you're able to tack on some damage, right? This is a 3-stock game, so it's going to be a long battle here. But right now, Zeoark getting a bunch of extra damage here on this second stock of DragonChip. DragonChip needs to find some kind of opening, some kind of answer. Really just try to get an advantage state and push it as far as possible. Not really giving the opportunity to Zeoark, just continuing to be so pesky to hit in neutral. The Greninja, like I said, very movement-based character, and look at how low to the ground Greninja is when just standing there or dashing, right? Very hard character to hit.
And you can tell just super comfortable at this point, too, right? You've amassed a solid lead like this. Really going to take a lot to kind of, snatch it back if you're on the side of Lucas, and things just really not going your way at all. Almost in danger, truly, of being down 2 stocks, but that PK, going to take care of that. I'm with it.
Yeah, not the greatest DI there. Maybe
just... Yeah, I was going to say, you got to help them out a little bit. A little helping hand.
Right, so...
That's a Pokemon move.
Yeah, very true. Sometimes you get the helping hand from your enemy there. Oh, tries to get the edge guard. Wait a minute. Okay, this should be a setup here. Goes for the down smash. But yeah, Lucas has such great air acceleration and air mobility. You kind of saw the zigzag there. And with the mix-up, DragonChip was able to get to the ledge. Great stuff.
For them, able to keep the stock alive for how much longer? Greninja continuing to be on the hunt. Doing an exceptional job up until this point. Some life in this Lucas, though. Not the most, but, the fact that the stocks are at least even does give you some semblance of hope, right?
Yeah, and in this situation, Greninja doesn't really have any KO setups, so you're really going to have to just watch out for things like the counter or forward air, but yeah.
Called it, he delivered it. Right on cue, annihilating that second stock. So now Lucas down to the final one. Pick it up. Zeoark looking pretty good. DragonChip, what you got for me?
To get something started here, but as we say it, some trades going into the favor here of Zeoark. Hey, whoa, forward tilt sending the opposite direction there. DragonChip getting some damage and not taking too much. I think the main thing is damage control here for DragonChip. You don't necessarily have to immediately take the stock, but you just can't take too much damage here. The double jump with the directional air dodge, okay, goes really low there.
Greninja has a really good recovery. You can go deep.
Yeah, you can go real low with that. Greninja staying onto the stage here. Porter not going to connect, gets trapped. But, okay, there's the back throw here. PK Thunder, yeah, just going to get a bunch of damage. Tech chase situation.
Nice. That was slick. Okay, keep him off the stage. Get this stock off.
Forward tilt at the edge here will do it. Not going to get the setup, though. Tries to go for that meaty forward air. Oh, but the down tilt, the up smash. We talked about the Greninja setups, and right there, Zeoark having it on deck. The down tilt into the up smash is going to be a very powerful confirm there.
And just really good awareness on his part too, right? Like perfect option to put out there, and then just immediate with the follow up, as you said. looking good. Gets the 2-stock. DragonChip was kind of threatening. You mentioned there's a couple different ways to get that stock off to at least put it on even footing as far as stocks go. But nah, Zeoark able to get past all of that and secure that 2-stock. So let's see what game 2 has in store for us.
Yeah, it looks like both players are going to stick with their characters. Definitely look very comfortable for both.
Definitely.
See what adjustments come in for game number 2. Dragon definitely going to have to make some adjustments here. And that's the thing about when you're playing like the slower zoner character, when you lose that lead, it gets a little tough, right? Speedy characters like Greninja or Fox, even without the lead, you have that speed to kind of close the gap and force these interactions to make the comeback.
Yeah.
It can be a little tougher.
Definitely more of a daunting task for sure, as it's kind of demonstrated in that first game. But a new game we are on to in this second one. DragonChip can put something more cohesive together. Just see it, man. I mean, I just love Zeoark's ability, really just utilizing a lot of Greninja's tools. Again, it's the follow-ups, it's the quickness, it's the movement. It's really helping him get that extra step ahead. Though I must say, for game number 2, it is looking a little bit more close. I mean, it's kind of like a similar situation in the opening 2 before Zeoark pulled away, so it's too early to call anything just yet. But I do like the fight that DragonChip is putting up right now.
Yeah, and another thing about Lucas as well is actually a very technical character. You don't get much off of the technicality. Oh, that's unfortunate. And Lucas has an incredible recovery, can practically recover from anywhere, but being in that lag of the directional air dodge. Lucas does have a long directional air dodge, but it wasn't long enough there to get to the ledge. Tough break if you're DragonChip. And honestly, you were doing really well, too, on that first stock in terms of damage-wise. So kind of back into this situation from the first game where you're down a stock, but you got about like 80, 90% here. See if DragonChip can control the amount of damage he takes here and able to seal this stock out. But right now, they are already finding these openings.
Hey, man, it really sucks to just have a stock end like that and give up so much momentum. As you said, Charles, like they were pretty much just going hit for hit. Right. In that first stock, so it really could have gone either way, but definitely a blow you're just going to have to figure out how to overcome. But it looks like, I don't know, man, maybe still being haunted right now because Zeoark absolutely, you can even see it in the camera. Well, you guys can't see it. We can see it. And the camera kind of feel himself a little bit, bobbing back and forth. Opportunity for DragonChip, still not enough. This Greninja got some weight to him.
Yeah, you need a little bit more there. I thought the up throw maybe would have got the KO there, but not quite enough. I'm going to tack on some damage here with the up B. Not going to do too much here. Trying to get that stray hit so bad is DragonChip. Really want to steal out this first stock from Zeoark, but Zeoark, again, look at this, 150 now, 166% on this Greninja. Even though you are on the lighter side, you're using that, you're just so hard to hit, right?
Yeah, 100%.
With something very meaningful. I mean, DragonChip's able to get some of these hits, but they're just more of chip damage, right? Nothing too big.
Yep. And that's the problem, right? You need a closing blow right now. I mean, needed about 50, 60% ago, but even more so at this point, 166, and you could tell Zeoark still very much so feeling himself in control.
Ooh, the drag down back here into the turnaround down tilt. Okay, finally, there it is, the foot to the face. Lucas going to get that first stock, but man, oh no, kind of messed up here. You're going to have to hit a pretty hard angle or get the bounce. Yeah, there we go.
I was like, okay, calm down. Off-stage shenanigans, man, always makes you a little bit nervous, but both of them still very much so in this 139 Lucas. The blows are mounting.
Yeah, and DragonChip has the tech. I'm seeing these double jump cancels airs and neutral and stuff like that. Definitely has the tech to back it up, but you got to have more than tech. You got to also get those connections in neutral as well, right? There's so many players that have the tech down, but it's just so hard, especially when you're, I mean, this consistent with the double jump airs on stage like this, that's pretty tough.
I mean, we all know, like, 1,000 lab rats who are just absolutely incredible when it comes to tech, as you said, right? But you don't have the neutral to complement it. The punish, it's really, really difficult to really take that next step in a bracket like this, right?
There we go. I definitely want to see more down tilts coming out from DragonChip. Lucas down tilt is specifically good against fast fallers because you can either loop it into more down tilts or you can go ahead and like just down tilt grab, down tilt forward tilt. You have a lot of options against fast fallers with down tilt. And look at this, DragonChip slowly but surely bringing this one back. Hasn't taken too much damage on this last stock, 103% here.
He's starting to kind of get a little bit of a read on some of these patterns from Zeoark.
Yeah, movement patterns. That's such a big deal, right? When you're playing against a player playing a movement-based characters, they're naturally going to have patterns. The higher up you go on the and down tilt into grab, the backdoor should do it here. DragonChip staying alive in this set.
I'm loving it. I don't know what, something just clicked. Like I said, I mean, maybe getting more of a feel for the movement options of Zeoark and really having a lot of answers to punish that.
Yeah, a lot of times Lucas has to preemptively, Lucas has to preemptively throw something out against Greninja. Just to catch the movement here. There's the stall, the down smash. Not going to catch the 2-frame here. Ooh, and look at this. We're seeing a lot more run-up shield coming out from Zeoark. That is when you, especially with Greninja, it's not too good to shield in general. So when you force Greninja to shield, that's a very good thing.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't get the connection, though. Drag down. Oh, gets the tech, though. Yeah, Greninja, you essentially always want to try and force Greninja into shield because Greninja's out of shield is so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty poor.
Okay, seeing a lot more movement coming out here from Zeoark. No more of the shield. There's a chip, 120. DragonChip was bringing this one back, but has not been able to land a hit in quite some time. It's been about 30 seconds. There's no double jump here. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, no, not the bounce off the ledge. What just happened? Well, you know what? If you're DragonChip, you take those because Zeoark was feeling himself game 1 and 2, but going into this game 3 off of that SD is it's going to be rough.
Short memory, Chuck. You got to have a short memory.
You definitely have to.
For situations like that, because that is one that will definitely haunt you, especially when the 2-0 is right there and you just let it slip out of your grasp. That's a tough one. That is a tough one.
You hit all the check marks, too. Yeah. You snipe the double jump. Once you snipe the double jump from any of the PK kids like, Lucas or Ness, it's just a simple back air, right? It takes time for them to loop around that up B to go ahead and hit themselves and go back to the stage. So what a tough break here. But we'll see what goes down here in this game number 3. I will say DragonChip also SD. So that was an SD for an SD. One of them was in a little bit more of a pivotal moment of the game.
I would say Greninja's probably hurt a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Keeping all things fair in love and war here. But we got a game 3. I mean, definitely see some nice adaptations from both, especially with DragonChip finally kind of picking it up on the neutral end to complement, as you said, Charles, the nice tech he has demonstrated as well. So if Zeoark can recapture some of that, that glory from game number 1, get the dub here.
Yeah, you can get that double jump Zair cancel into another double jump Zair cancel, but it's so hard to execute, and you only get about 3-ish damage per rep. So usually most Lucases will go ahead and just confirm off of one. They'll get one hit of it in neutral and try to confirm. Yeah. It's going to be a little harder against Greninja just because at the earlier percents he's such a fast faller that you're going to have to probably go like Zair into like forward tilt or something like that. Something really quick or down tilt, maybe even jab. Right now, the directional air dodge does not get caught. It was a little high on the ledge there. The forward tilt just barely missing the mark here for Zeoark.
Either one of these guys looking to give up too much ground. I do like the fact, though, continuing with the aggression on both sides. DragonChip, just like, the adjustments he's made has definitely made this way more of an entertaining battle.
Yeah, DragonChip's getting a lot more aggressive on shield. That's one thing that you have the luxury of when you're fighting against Greninja. You can just go ahead and knock on that shield. Ooh, gets the tech roll read here, gets the down smash, directional air dodge in, yes, and slips through, gets the nair as well. Yeah, DragonChip essentially just every time hitting Greninja shield, okay, I'm going to throw out another hitbox. I'm hitting your shield with an aerial, go right into down tilt, go right into jab, right? Greninja can't do much, and I feel like maybe Zeoark are getting caught jumping or trying to do an out-of-shield option. Yeah, usually Greninja just has to hold the L on the shield pressure.
Well, one thing Zeoark needs to, kind of be cognizant of, don't look too far ahead, right? Because, again, in the perfect world, he's probably thinking, I got that 2-0.
Right.
When you start to let that kind of creep in, I shouldn't even be in this game 3 situation, that's when the game just escapes you right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to stay very much so engaged, which seems to be exactly what we're seeing from DragonChip. Done a really good job on the response. Going to lose that stock right there, but again, all you want to do, keep everything close and have that clutch moment.
Yeah, you essentially want to keep your thought process in the present, right? Like you said, short memory. My goodness, what?
Ate him up.
That was a lot of damage there, and especially in this mid game, getting this stock lead here, coming to the final stretch is so important. Only 12% here on a DragonChip. Zeoark trying to stay back, trying to move around a little bit more and throw some more of these water shurikens, but it's going to be hard to play that horizontal game against Lucas. That PK fire is so strong. It's going to zip back to the center stage. I like the plays here.
Uh-oh, hold on now.
Watch the DI, though.
He is really trying to kill. I mean, I like it, right? Just throw your whole body at him.
Yeah.
I mean, you got him at 138 now, though. Like, it's, you know, it's going to be pretty generous if he's able to survive any of these big hits. Love to see a fair or forward tilt come out from Lucas. I'll definitely probably seal it away at this point.
Yeah, fair, forward tilt, even a grab at this point. Up throw will kill anywhere on the stage here. There's so many threats Zeoark has to watch out for, but you do have the rage. Get the double jump. Oh, goes for the Zair instead of the directional air dodge. I love the mix-up coming out from DragonChip. Air dodge comes out before the drag down onto the platform here. See if Zeoark can get some kind of opening. The down tilt into the bear doesn't connect. The full hop overshooting just a tad bit. Oh, there's the opening. Oh, bears instead of nairs. That's tough. Ooh, that was a big opening miss by Zeoark, and DragonChip just fires back immediately with that down tilt. You saw even at 150%, because of the fast fall speed of Greninja, the down tilt, forward tilt, clean connection.
100%. In fact, this is such a great turnaround for DragonChip. Kind of shows you, man, game one never can dictate exactly how the set can pan out. Obviously, Zeoark still with some life left to score. I don't know, I'm not seeing the same. You guys, you can't see it in the player cam, but I'm not seeing that same that we were seeing before.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's a little more situated. Oh, great connection on the back of that one.
No way. Okay.
Oh, he's okay. Woo!
Okay.
Hold your breath for a minute, bro. Hold your breath for a minute.
Oh man, I that would have been just the most tragic way to go out. On stream, just back-to-back games 2 and 3. SD your last thought.
Delete the VOD.
Delete the archives immediately. Don't worry, Zeoark, we got you, man.
We got you, man. But you got to have yourself right now. This is game number 3. This is final stock. Down to the wire. Bulls, man, definitely already proven to be a very tough contest. Ooh, nice looping on that.
Oh, wow. Overshooting the recovery. That was so smart. The Lucas down smash is so good at catching 2 frames. Very active. 3 hits as well. So you get multiple chances here. Right now, the damage is on the side of DragonChip, but we know Greninja. You can get one opening with the dash attack. Okay, there's the back air to set up. Okay, goes for the trump. Tries to get the...
Oh, that up tilt was godlike. Let's go.
We've got a set now.
I'm saying, man, this is definitely coming down to last hit situation on these final stocks. Either one of these guys trying to give up a stranglehold on the game that they have right now.
Gets the straight hit, the tech chase, but messes up the double jump there. We don't see that from DragonChip too often. Oh, the forward air, is it enough? Still alive. Are you going for this edge guard though? The directional air dodge perfectly spaced towards the ledge, going back on the tech chase. Do you get the grab? Okay. Forward throw. More positioning here.
Hold the stage down. Keep him in this corner. You see Greninja trying to escape.
Another tech chase. Oh, goodness.
This is doing a good job though, man. The follow-ups were there. Don't get caught up on the air dodge.
There's still double jump here. Look at how long that directional air dodge was able to get back to center stage. Zeoark was not spacing for that here. Now, this is just getting closer and closer to that stray hit situation. Both players at such high percent in the deep red.
Actually, insane.
Okay, the back air, it's enough.
We got him. That's tough, man. Get up to back air to stock ended. That's a tough one for sure. But what a great set between those two. Like that was like
great set.
For a pools opening, set. That was dope.
Yeah, and